Alright team, Tuesday morning. We got a treadmill with some pieces. We got I believe they call these a half-size dishwasher. Basically it's a mini dishwasher. That's more treadmill. Got a couple bicycle fenders and parts of a trailer thing. I didn't get all the trailer. Anyway, I'll have to show you something to reference what that is, but it's maybe 3/4 as wide as a regular dishwasher. Alright team, Tuesday afternoon. We emptied out some stuff and reloaded. We finished our work your whole body thing. This is not all the brass. Some of the brass is still laying on the floor, and some of it I already threw in a bin. Same thing with the aluminum. Some of it's on the floor, some of it fell. We got our treadmill in here from today, picked up this morning. Get the couple motors off, grab off the electronics, circuit board. This is usually aluminum plate. This guy is also usually aluminum plate that they mount the hardware to. And then there's usually another circuit board up in the control panel here. But we'll get that stripped down, separated out, and then we'll throw this as a steel one, so we'll just throw it on the trailer. And that should do it for Tuesday, guys. Alright team, Thursday morning. This finally quit working long enough I could test it. I'm not getting power out of the plug on the Jeep here. I'm not getting power out of this guy. So either I got a loose wire on the back of here, or more likely what I'm thinking is, because this has separate brake and turn, there's a converter box that makes it work with your 2-light trailer when you have a 4-light system here. So my guess is that that converter box has failed. But I gotta take it apart and test it. The converter box is buried in the fender, so that won't be today, but at least I narrowed it down. It's definitely a problem with the Jeep. The trailer's just fine. Alright team, still Thursday morning. We stripped our washer, and here's what we take off our stuff. This is the pump motor. So there's one motor. This is the main motor. This is the one that spins and does the agitation. I take off the control console and all the wiring harness. We take off the fill valves, because my scrapyard for the blue part, the dark blue part here, gives me copper bearing motor for that. They give me copper bearing motor for all these controls, including the white plugs left on. So I just clip the wires at the back of them and just take them off the console. The front is aluminum. Your magnet will probably stick because they almost always put a steel plate right behind it. But it's aluminum. And here's my box or bucket of control. So basically that's control off something else. So I snip the wires on the back, take that knob off the front, and they give me copper bearing motor for that. So it's not hard to get the controls off the top of any of the machines. You can almost always take them off without taking the machine apart. There is a piece of cast aluminum here, the gear housing here. That's cast aluminum, but it's a pain to take off. I mean, if you sledgehammer it, maybe, but it's got a steel shaft going down through the center to the pulley on the bottom here, up to the tub, to the agitator inside. And it's like less than $1 of cast aluminum, and it's just not worth my time to take it off because it's such a pain to take off. And if you really want to strip it down to just the cast aluminum, you have to pull all the gears and the shaft out of it. So you're probably going to get dirty aluminum unless you got lots of time on your hands to take it apart. But that's about all we do with a washer. I'll catch you later, guys. Alright team, Friday afternoon. We picked these up this morning. I got 2 barbecue grills, I guess a smoker style and a regular one. We got this shelf unit. We got a really old dishwasher next to our half-size dishwasher. And I can't remember. Oh, we got those 2 gas cans. It was part of the deal. And we got that chicken wire basketball pole. I think that was it. I can't remember. We took it all out of the trailer and I didn't pay attention. Anyway, I think that'll do it for today. Catch you later, guys. Alright, team, Sunday morning. We're taking apart our dryer. This one came with a brand new cord. I'm guessing they tried to repair it, is what was going on, because it came with 2 of these heating elements too. I usually take the wire off the heating element. I don't know if it's copper, but I throw it in my copper bin and they never complain. We take the console off. This face is almost always aluminum. And I get copper bearing motor for the controls. And then of course we take the wire off the entire machine. Take the motor off, which aluminum case, usually this is copper. I usually don't bother stripping them. I just don't have that much time. And so far, I thought that was a penny. I got a dime and a quarter. So far I've gotten 35 cents. I think that's all I'm going to get. This one's pretty clean. We will throw it all back together and seal the box back up. Throw all our parts back in it. And then we'll fill it with stuff like my can collection there. And whatever else. Dryers usually do a pretty good job of holding a lot of stuff. This one doesn't have a very big door, but usually the door is about twice that big, so you can throw a lot of stuff inside that, you know, I just don't want all over the trailer, because they unload us with a magnet, electric magnet. So we just toss all the extra parts inside, like these plastic side panels. I will throw them back in the dryer because they're part of the dryer. I'm not required to take the appliances apart. They will take them whole. So basically anything I strip off, I throw back in if I don't want to keep it. Alright, still Sunday morning. The plan is to tomorrow do bicycles. We've got quite a pile going. So let me get back here. Anyway, we got a bit of a pile going, so we're going to try and work through some bicycles tomorrow. None of these are, I'll save the tubes that they hold air, but most of these are just going away. Except that guy, Mrs. Duggar, would like to have this one here as her personal bike. I still got my rollers. We didn't do anything with those. No, this just needs some work, guys. Alright, still Sunday morning. Our trees did a pretty good job of popping up after they were snowed the other day. And bush tree actually did a really good job popping up this time. And it was ridiculously windy yesterday, Saturday. It actually blew our Hobie cat off its pedestal. It was so windy, it actually blew that, the block was standing up with the tongue on it, it actually blew it over. And it blew over this file cabinet. This one 4-drawer cabinet, it actually blew this over. I was really surprised by that. Anyway, we'll do some work and we'll catch you later, guys. Alright, team. Monday morning. I discovered some more wind damage from Saturday. I have to try and repair my siding later. Team, still Monday. We worked through some bicycles. If I showed you the pile, I don't think you'd really be able to tell. Got some stuff in here we're still working on. But I'm going to call it a week. So that'll be it, guys. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the upcoming week. and take it easy, man.